Hey, what's good guys? Calvin B back with another video for you guys today, and in today's video I actually have a app run through and review for you guys, which I have not done in about 2 years. Man, that's a long time. But this app run through and review is going to be for the Globe Suite app, which if you don't know what that is the app that controls all of the Globe smart products. Now here I have the Globe Smart Bulb and also the Globe Smart Plug. I have already done a unboxing for these two products and also the setup video. If you want to see that, the link for that will be in the description. Also, YouTube now has a new feature where you can create chapters within your videos. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure you check out the timestamps in the description to show you what I'm actually going over within the app. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this app run through and review for the Globe Suite app. Let's do this. So here we have the Globe Suite app in the Google Play Store. And just so you guys know, this app is also available on iOS. So I will be having a link for that in the description if you guys want to check that out. Now, going down, it looks like this app has a overall rating of 2.3 stars, and majority of the ratings are coming from 1-star ratings, so that is actually pretty interesting. I'll probably be going through the reviews to see what problems and issues people have been having with the app, just so I can add that into my review, but that's going to be for a later video. Let's go ahead and get into the app. So once we open up the app, we actually get to the home screen where we have all of our connected devices and also some smart scenes that I've already set up. Now, once you get into the app, or once you first start up the app, it's not going to be anything up here. First off, what we want to do is check out the home settings. Now, I have my pre-existing home here that I already have set up, but we're going to add a new one. So here we have the name, which we're just going to name Test Home. And then we can actually add the location or set a location for the home. But actually, I'm not going to do that because it's going to show my address. So I'm just going to leave that blank. It's not required for you to add that when you're starting up a new home. You can also add and remove the rooms in the home. And you can also add new ones. So we'll just do test room. Alright. And it also has recommendations down here. We just want to go ahead and success. And we want to go back into this. As you can see here, it has the home name, it has the home setting or the room settings, which you can add more. And here we got the home location, which is not required. Below that you got the home members, which it shows me as the owner. You can also add new, and you can add people from multiple different platforms. You can add it from the app, you can do it from Messenger, you can do it from email, or you can copy a link and send it to Facebook or something like that. You can also use more of other methods, different methods I mean to say. And yeah, so once you send a request to someone, they have 3 days to accept the request or deny it. If we go in here, you can actually change the name of the new member. So if you were adding a specific person and you knew their name, you can add that name. You cannot customize the profile picture actually, and then the linked account is pending mainly because I did not select anything. You have the option to resend your invite to them, and you also have the option to delete that request, which we're actually going to delete that. We're going to go back, and then we're going to go back and select test home. Now I have the setup video, which I actually show how to pair devices, so I will not be doing that in this, but I will actually show you guys what it looks like when you're actually in the app trying to pair it. So we got test room, we got all devices. We want to add a new device. You can actually scan for it, or you can actually do it manually. Here they have bulbs, they have light fixtures, in walls, plugs, power strips, strip lights, sensors, cameras, and also doorbells, which is actually interesting. I did not know that Globe had all of these different products, but they only have 9 of them so far. So yeah, gonna go back. Well, what's this here? What's this? Scan QR code. Let me see here. I'm looking on the box and I do not see any type of QR code. So I wonder what this is for. I'm not completely sure what this is for. But I'm not gonna add any permissions for that because I don't know what it's for. Alright, so but that's basically how you do it. Actually, we're gonna go back into here and then do how do I set the device in pairing mode. And if you go in here, you can actually select what device you're trying to set up. So let's say the bulb. It's gonna say screw in the light bulb. Next. Turn the switch on, wait 10 seconds. Alright. Step 3, and then it tells you how to do the pairing. You want to see that, like I said, check out the unboxing and setup that I did for this, and then confirm that the light is flashing rapidly. Alright, that's that. If you go to smart scenes, we have here you can create trigger scenes, and you can also create automatic scenes, and you can change the scene order. You can view the history, which in this home there hasn't been any history at all. Let's just move on to the profile. Alright, so you can set your username. You got the home settings, which is pretty much the same thing that we were looking at before. So you can access the home settings via the account or the profile tab, or you can do it from the home screen. You got the message center, which in the message center is going to tell you different notifications that you have, whether it's firmware updates, whether it's you deleting a home from your pre-existing homes, or deleting or unpairing devices and such. Smart support. We have here the FAQs and feedback, my devices, and then all. And I wonder, it doesn't actually show anything. Alright, so we got if you go to my devices, it actually shows you everything that you have paired, and you can basically select the home. Alright, and then if we do the smart plug, nothing comes up. Nothing comes up. So I guess no one is asking questions about these products, but everybody's giving a 1-star review, so I don't know if I don't know what that is about, but hey, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Alright, going back, you got integrations, so you can actually integrate this with Amazon Alexa and also Google. And if we click on that, you pretty much link your Amazon account with this or your Google account with this, whether you have a Amazon Alexa or a Google product, Google Home, or anything like that. You can pair it up with that. And then if we go to settings, you got your account, and you actually can add a photo. I don't have any photos currently that I want to put up here, but you can set your username, and let's say Calvin. Boom. Alright. Account settings. We got our email. We have our location, which it just says United States of America. You can change your password. You can set a gesture unlock, not set. Boom. Boom. Alright. And then you can modify your gesture. Please enter your original password. Boom. Actually, I put in the same one. But let's try that again. Alright, enter new gesture. Boom. And that's complete. Let me go back. I'm gonna just turn it off. There we go. Alright. And then you can also delete your account, which I'm not completely sure I want to do that at this moment. But here we have sound, so I'm not completely sure what sound it's gonna make. But we also have push notifications. You can select what notifications you want to receive. You can receive alerts. You can set a do not disturb. You can set notifications for your home and also reports. If you go to do not disturb, you can actually set the time and day, and then for what device you actually want. So if I wanted to set do not disturb for the smart plug or any of the lights, then I could do that. Let me see. Alright. But we're gonna cancel that. Go back. Notification settings, you can do messages and also flag messages. And about, of course, it's going to tell you all the update stuff. Check for updates, the current version, etc. Network diagnosis. Let's go ahead and start this diagnosis. It says it's going to be about like a couple of minutes, like 2 minutes. So I'll speed this up. Alright, it says diagnostic complete. Please send report to smart support at globe-electric.com. Then upload. Alright, so it's copied. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I'm not completely sure what that does then. It doesn't show you. I would expect it to be like if you did a network diagnosis, it'll tell you like how well it's performing with all your devices and everything, but apparently it doesn't show anything. You can clear your cache. Let's go ahead and clear that. And then you can also log out. Alright, that's pretty much about it for that. But let's go back to our home, and we're going to go to the pre-existing home that I already have with all my connected devices. Here we have all the stuff. Alright, so we're going to go to the smart scenes. We have our trigger scenes here. Now for this, these are basically buttons that you press to set a scene, right? So right now I have two different scenes where I have two light bulbs in my office or two of the Globe smart bulbs in my office where if I wanted to, I could just turn them off. So right now the room is dark, and if I wanted to turn them back on, I could turn them back on, so everything is back on now. And you can actually set different stuff. For automatic scenes, this is more advanced. This is something like if you wanted to set your lights to turn on at a certain time, or if you wanted, like let's say you have a porch light, right? If you wanted to set that up to where it turns on at 8 p.m., then you can have it turn on at 8 p.m. and turn off at sunrise. So here we're actually going to go ahead and create a new scene. We're going to go to trigger button, and then we can check, we can do a lot of different things. So here, just an example, we want to execute. All right, we want to do light 1. Going to go to power on, and then if we wanted to choose a color, we can choose a color, but we're going to just go with white. We can check, we can change the temperature to cool or warm, and then we can also change the brightness. So if we wanted to change the brightness down to 0, we do that, or we could turn it all the way up. Right now we're just gonna set it to cool and also set the brightness to high. Save. And then next. Alright. Then if we wanted to add another thing or another action, let's go ahead and set this up to where it blinks 3 times. Alright, so we're gonna do 1 second later. So set next action in 1 second. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Light 1. We're gonna do power off. And then set next action in 1 second. Alright. So it turns on. Next turns off. And then light 1, power on. Actually, let's do it where it turns on blue or cool blue, and then turns off, and then turns back on. And then next, set next action in 1 second. Boom. And then device, light 1, power off. Boom. Now that is done, we're gonna save that. Alright, so if you guys want to see this trigger in action, I will have a sample video to show you what it looks like. But right now, we're just gonna go ahead. Alright. And actually let me try that again. Alright, so that's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, so just had to turn the lights back on. Alright, so now we're gonna add a automatic scene. Now, automatic scenes, like I said, is a little bit different. You're not gonna choose trigger button because it's gonna happen automatic. You don't want to do anything. So if we wanted to do, let's say, climate, right? If we wanted to set it to where if let's say if it's 40 right now, let's check the temperature right quick. Right now it's 39 degrees. So let's say if it's below 50 degrees, so less than 50 degrees in the current city, you can actually select the location for this. Then you want to check, you can do anything here, enable notifications, execute smart scenes. Alright, so we just want to do scene 1, light 1 I mean to say. We're gonna turn the power on and then turn the color to a, let's say the color turns to a blue. Alright, we want to set the saturation all the way up and then set the brightness all the way up. Boom. Alright, so tag, so here you can see there's tags. You got a color tag and you got an image tag. Alright, effective for the full day. You can also set it for the daytime, nighttime. You can also set a custom, so you can set it from 12 to 11, 59, or you can set it from, let's say 4 a.m. No, let's say 5. I ain't getting up at 5. I ain't getting up at 4. But let's say from 5 a.m. to about 6. Confirm that. Alright, so we got the custom scene here. Boom. Alright. So the automatic scene is gonna do where at 6 or at 5 a.m. it's gonna say if the temperature is less than 50 degrees, then it's going to turn the light on, but the light is going to come on blue. And if you want it to do it where if it's greater than 50 degrees, I'm going to change that light color to red. Boom. There we go. So if the temperature from 5 to 6 is greater than 50 degrees, the light is going to turn on and it's going to turn red. There we go. Now I'm not actually going to save this one because this one is a little bit weird. So yeah, but let's go ahead into the scene order. Now if I wanted to, I could change it to where it has this at the bottom, or light on first, light off. So you can pretty much change the order of all the scenes. Done. Alright, and as you see it changed, you can also do that for the automatic ones too. So if you happen to say, okay, well this light bulb is broken, I don't want to use it anymore, or if you're just getting rid of it, if you click or press and hold on that, it'll bring up the device management, and you can also get to that via that little 3 dots here, device management. If you wanted to delete that one, you can do that, or you could not delete it, but I'm not gonna delete it, but if you go into it saying that it's offline, if I turn that on, if you go into the smart plug setting, all it has is this. You know, you can turn it on, turn it off, and then let's turn that on. Currently it says it's offline mainly because I have the lamp connected to the smart plug, and when I turn that off, the light bulb goes offline. But if we go into light 1 here, you have the white tab, or the white color radius. Alright, so you can change your different Kelvin levels, change the brightness levels. You can also go into color, and you can change the color, change the saturation, and the brightness. You can also set different moods for the light. You can, you know, set different stuff. So you got different moods for it. You can also add a new mood. Alright, so if we wanted to do this, let's say we wanted to do color. Let's do green. Then we add a new one. Let's do teal. And let's make it go back and forth from green to teal. Looks like I can only, okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, so you can only add up to 8 different colors. So here, if we want to do, we can set different things for it. We can have it flash, we can do it from solid, or we can have it fade. So we'll just leave it at fade, and then we can change the speed at which that fade happens. We'll just keep it at 50%. Yeah, it's at 51. Alright. So now that, actually let me go here. Where is it at? Where is it at? It actually did not come up. It didn't save. It did not save. What the world? Alright. So if we go into the, if you go into the hamburger, the little hamburger menu button here, you can actually go into the device information, and it'll show you the device information. And I'm not completely sure if that's sensitive information, so I kind of blur some of that information out. Smart scenes. You got different smart scenes that include that specific light bulb. Device offline notification, you can set that on. So a notification will be sent to your phone when the device is offline for more than 30 minutes. Alright, we're just going to set that off. Device sharing, which means you can share with different members of the home. Device grouping, FAQs, add to home screen, network connection, you can check it, firmware update. Alright, so it says that my connection is good, but still it did not save my scene. You can also set this on a timer. So let's say 1 minute, and then we'll start. So it'll turn off in 1 minute. So you can set it to turn on and turn off for a certain, or you can set it to turn off for a specific amount of time. Alright guys, so that is basically about it for the Globe Suite app run through and review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, it's actually been 2 years since I actually did one of these, so hopefully it's not all over the place, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. My review for this app is it's just a simple app. You know, of course it has its negatives, its cons, and of course it has its positives, such as scheduling your devices to turn on and off, which is actually pretty cool. But that's just like a general thing that all of these smart bulbs can do, and also the apps. So we'll have to see how this product does perform in its full review. That will be dropping soon. But also, I don't have anything else actually. But that's basically about it for this video. Make sure you guys slap a like on it if you happen to enjoy this video and this style of content. Also, make sure you subscribe for more content, and also turn on those post notifications so that way you're notified every single time I upload a video. But that's basically about it. Don't forget to be brilliant, stay inspired. You guys know what it is. Yes, you know what it is. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.